think it's gone.
Drop the gun.
You're under arrest. Get in your car. There's something out there. Run!
Hey everyone, Sam here with HorrorMom.com, and we are here to talk about one of the craziest parasite creatures I have ever seen in a horror movie, which makes this movie so memorable and just creepy EBGB. This movie is called Splinter. It's from 2008. And it's just a fast-paced horror with one of the most unique parasites I've ever seen. And more so, the way it attacks and spreads is what is so different and scary. You do not want to touch this thing at all. Don't even get near it. In Splinter, we meet our couple, Polly and Seth. And Polly is a super well-rounded and capable character, whereas Seth is kind of clumsy, he's not very handy, he is actually getting his biology PhD, and I only bring this up because they give him a hard time and it becomes evident that he's not super brave, but that will change. And when their tent camping plans get overtaken by a fugitive Dennis and his drug-withdrawn crazy girlfriend Lacey, and they all come across Splinter, with everyone's plans turning into a nightmare, with them being trapped in an isolated gas station by a ravenous Splinter parasite that transforms its still living victims into deadly hosts. And the characters are going to have to work together to figure out what in the hell is going on and how they're going to survive this. There's many reasons why I like to rewatch this film, and one of them is obviously the creature, because the Splinter creature is just very different. It's like nothing you've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it since, and it just really gives you that terrifying feeling of what would you do if this happened to you, and you don't want to touch it, and you don't really know what it's about. Which is why another reason I like is that Seth comes in. So Seth is our character that was kind of clumsy and not very handy and not very brave, but he does have that biology PhD coming, and it really proves to be handy because he's able to kind of investigate what this creature is and what it's all about, and I love that part of the film. And not only Seth's character kind of changes and evolves, but also Dennis does. Now, Dennis is a fugitive, and right off the bat, you're not gonna like Dennis, and you're gonna feel like he's just this nasty fugitive criminal, and it's like, is he a bigger threat, or is the Splinter the bigger threat? But as things go on, we kind of get a more feel for Dennis and what he's really about, and I just promise you, you will feel differently about Dennis by the end of the movie. This movie, I would say, is pretty gory. There's a lot of graphic deaths, a lot of things that have to do with the parasite taking over different hosts. And while it is very well done, it is also pretty gruesome. So not gruesome enough that I'm going to give it a gruesome alert, but just beware. And you just never know what's going to happen with this creature. This movie is really unpredictable. And some of the things that they do to try and stay alive and to keep away from this parasite are pretty inventive. They're pretty smart. And it just has a distinctive ending because the tables turn and characters evolve and they surprise you. And there's good in all of us, not just good nature in all of us, but good value in all of us. We may not be the strongest or the most handy, but there are some things that we can do that other people can't. And I think that that's a really cool meaning to the movie. For a score, I'm gonna give this one a 7.25. I definitely recommend this one. It is just kind of one of those fun, unique little horror films that you could just watch on any afternoon, and it's just kind of satisfying. I think that they did a good job with the acting and the characters, and I think that the story was unique because the parasite is just so different. So I definitely recommend this one. If you've already seen Splinter, let me know what you think. Otherwise, check this one out. It's streaming on Prime right now for free, and you can also find this one on Plex TV, which is that free streaming app that I told you guys about. You just have to watch a few commercials, but you can catch it there for free also. And let me know what you think. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
I think I'm gonna like camping.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Poison!